Hi guys, a very good morning. Mamukase, kwese kwamungava muri. So my name is Ronald Makusha, and I'm here so that we talk, so that we send a clear message to the government of Zimbabwe. We do this routinely because we need them to know that indeed we are serious about this struggle. So they always tell us about the liberation struggle. They always tell us about the past. They always tell us about patriotism. But they must know that they are not the owners of patriotism. They're not the owners of the liberation struggle. My father participated in the liberation struggle. His brothers also participated. His father also participated. My grandmother and my mother, they all participated in the liberation struggle. Some of them, they were young and they were used by the comrades to go and spy on their behalf because young kids were safer than the old adults. Yet we have people who treat us as if we don't have relatives or parents who went to war. We were not there, our parents represented us. So you cannot continue to tell us about the past. Matakadya kare haanyaradzi Mwana. You went to war, you fought for this country, so did our fathers. They also went to war, they fought for this country. You are benefiting, our fathers are not benefiting. So when we are saying you have to leave power now, we are saying you have to leave power so that our generation can take over. Because when our parents fought in the liberation struggle, they fought for us to have better life. They fought for us to have better future. They fought for us to have access to schools, access to hospitals, access to jobs, to everything. But you are stuck in your seats like as if you are welded there. You don't want to leave power. So I'm going to play this short clip so that they understand what our message means, because we are serious about this.
History yakanaka, but nyaya ndekwatiri kuenda kwete kwatiri kubva. Saka mota ine magirazi mairi view mirror ne windscreen. Kukura kwegirazi kunongokuzivisa kukosha kwechinhu. Ka view mirror kadiki kunoti Nhoroondo haina kunyanyokosha kudarika future. Ukanyanyo concentrate uchitarisa kwa waka unokola itane kwa uri kwenda.
So these guys, they are concentrating more on where we are coming from, instead of them concentrating on where we are going. If they were concentrating on where we are going, they would have allowed the young people to take over. They would have allowed the young people to decide their future. We are going to be there in 2030. We are going to be there in 2063. But they are not going to be there. So they cannot set visions which they are not going to live. They cannot put visions for us, knowing fully well that they won't be there during that time. I doubt they will be there in 2030. I doubt they will be there beyond 2030. So it is us who are going to be there. I might not be there, but the majority of my age group will be there in 2030. The majority of my age group will be there in 2063. So we need to take over now. I don't agree with the sentiments of saying the youth are the leaders of tomorrow. We are not the leaders of tomorrow. We are the leaders of today. Joyce Mjuru was a minister at 22 years. Why can't I be a minister? Why can't I be a leader in this country? Why are the people of my age not occupying positions as CEOs in parastatals? When are they going to have their ideas being known? We have somebody leading a parastatal called Dairy Board for 26 years, 26 good years, doing nothing. They have nothing to show for their 26 years in power. 26 years at Dairy Board with nothing. Now you are resigning, you are leaving power after destroying it for 26 years. So we are saying, when are we going to lead the parastatals? When are we going to lead the government? When are we going to be in parliament? When are we going to lead the councils in Zimbabwe? When are we going to be the mayors? When are we going to be the presidents in this country? That is a clear message. So whenever we talk about change in Zimbabwe, we are reminding them that their time has expired, your time is up. So we are not asking them, we are actually demanding, and we are actually telling them to vacate power. We are giving you grace period. Up to 2023, you have to sort out your things. You have to pack up your bags. You have to make sure that you leave, you vacate. Be prepared to vacate in 2023. Why do I say so? Because the young are going to make sure that they assist you to vacate that office. The young are going to make sure that they vote you out. The young are going to make sure that they defend the vote in 2023. There are not two ways about it. Victory is certain in 2023. And the older dollars, they need to stop dreaming about anything going beyond 2023. Why? Because we are prepared to take over this nation. We are prepared to lead this nation. We are not leaders of tomorrow. We are leaders of today. And the election of today is the election of 2023. That is when we are going to put our own in power. That is when we are going to restructure our future. We are going to rebuild our future. We are going to put in place measures to make sure that we protect what belongs to us. We protect our future. So my message to the young people of Zimbabwe is that let's register to vote. Don't let anybody force you to go and register to vote. Don't let anybody tell you that elections are rigged in Zimbabwe. Yes, they are rigged, but they cannot rig wider margins. They rig when they tell you that elections are rigged. They are actually rigging by doing so, because they know that when they demotivate you, you don't go and vote. They know very well that when they demotivate you, there are some people who are going to vote for ZANU-PF just say zvakangofanana. So at this moment, we need to educate each other. We need to stand our ground. Let's vote for Nelson Chamisa and face the consequences next year. If we don't do that, know very well that we have sold out our future. Know very well that we have sold out our chance to rebuild this nation, to create jobs in this nation, to have the resources benefiting everyone equally in this nation. There are no hospitals. People are dying of cancer as we speak right now. There is no treatment. Yet they fly outside Zimbabwe for treatment. We are suffering. We have suffered. We cannot take care of our parents. Our parents are always asking us, when are you going to take care of us? What are we doing? Let's go and register to vote. We have degrees, we have diplomas, we have all sorts of certificates and skills for us to be able to use them. Let's vote out ZANU-PF. The message to ZANU-PF is that you cannot continue to tell us about the liberation struggle, which our parents fought, because we are being told about our parents what they experienced during the liberation struggle. There is no need for anyone from ZANU-PF to tell us. You don't need to remind us about patriotism. We know very well about patriotism more than you. There is no patriotic person who steals money from Zimbabwe, stashes it in Switzerland, or there is no patriotic Zimbabwean who steals money from Zimbabwe and goes to buy a property in Malaysia. There is nothing like that. So we are saying, as young people, enough is enough. This is the time for you to vacate. This is the time for you to consider going home. This is our time to lead. This is our time to take over. The nation belongs to us because we have a future to live. So Team Zimbabwe, this is a clear message. This is the message for the young. We cannot continue to be taught about the future. We can never experience the future again. We can never When they fought so that we can experience better life. We can experience good life. They knew that they won't be there after the liberation struggle for long, but they fought because they wanted us to experience good life. They wanted us to experience better life. We are not, and we are saying to ZANU-PF, please consider yourself packing your bags. Pack your bags right now. Because 2023, we are going to vote for change. There are no two ways about it. In South Africa, Thabo Mbeki acknowledged that indeed Cyril Ramaphosa has failed. Here in Zimbabwe, they are still believing that they are doing better, while South Africa is better than Zimbabwe. Team Zimbabwe, let's register to vote. Let's continue to send the message. Let's vote for change come 2023. Thank you very much.